In a world where lawsuits against President Donald Trump exceed the number of tweets he sends in an hour, the nation finds itself in a delightful quandary. With the courts seemingly taking on the role of the ultimate party pooper, one must wonder if they've simply forgotten who's in charge of this grand reality TV show we call American politics. The Trump era, my dear viewers, is nothing if not a dramatic tale of courtroom drama, where judges don their robes like capes and Trump supporters look on in disbelief. Imagine appointing a Supreme Court justice who turns out to have a mind of her own. Justice Amy Coney Barrett, once heralded as the savior of conservative causes, has been accused of engaging in activism for siding with Chief Justice John Roberts and the liberal justices. The audacity, supporting a decision that forces the administration to unfreeze USAID payments? Clearly, she's forgotten the art of saying no. In a twist that could rival any plotline from The Apprentice, the administration recently found itself at odds with a federal judge over the use of a 1798 wartime law to deport Venezuelan nationals. Among the deportees were alleged members of the notorious Tren de Aragua gang, a group known for their less-than-charming behavior. U.S. District Court Judge James Boasberg, however, decided to spoil the fun by ordering the Trump administration to halt their deportation flights. But in classic Trump fashion, the administration sent the planes to El Salvador anyway. Because why not add a little international intrigue to the mix? White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, ever the bearer of good news, informed Fox News that the deportation plane had already left U.S. airspace by the time the judge's order came through. Perhaps the administration subscribes to the motto, "It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission." After all, why let a little thing like a court order stand in the way of decisive action? This brings us to the eternal question, who's really running the show? Is it the courts with their pesky insistence on the rule of law, or is it our very own President Trump with his bold disregard for traditional norms and legal mumbo-jumbo? It's a debate for the ages, one that we invite you, our loyal audience, to weigh in on. Do you think the courts have too much power, or are they the necessary check on a presidency that thrives on pushing boundaries? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get this conversation rolling. Speaking of rolling, let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer genius of the Trump administration's approach. It's almost as if they're playing a high-stakes game of chess, where the pieces are constantly moving and the rules are made up as they go along. Who needs a strategy when you have sheer bravado? And for those of you tuning in for the first time, welcome to the channel that dares to tell it like it is, or at least like we see it. If you enjoy the blend of wit and wisdom, the sprinkling of satire with a side of irony, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We promise to keep the commentary as entertaining as a Trump tweet storm. Now back to the matter at hand. The Trump administration's defiance of judicial orders is nothing new. It's almost become a sport, a dance of defiance that keeps the media on their toes. But one must admire the consistency. After all, if there's one thing we've learned, it's that this administration doesn't back down from a challenge. In the grand tapestry of Trump's presidency, the courts have become the latest antagonist in a never-ending saga of political theatrics. But unlike the villains in traditional narratives, these judges have the power to actually change the storyline. Whether that's a good or bad thing is up to you, dear viewers, to decide. So as we close this chapter in the ongoing saga of Trump versus the world, let's take a moment to reflect on the absurdity and brilliance of it all. The courts may try to check the power of the presidency, but in the end, it's the audience, yes, you, who holds the ultimate power. Your comments, your likes, and your subscriptions are the real currency in this age of digital democracy. Don't forget to share your opinions on the state of the judiciary and its role in shaping the Trump administration's legacy. Are we witnessing the last stand of judicial authority, or will the courts emerge as the true heroes of this epic tale? The stage is set and the players are ready. All we need now is your voice to join in the chorus. Thank you for watching, and remember, in the world of Trump, reality is just a suggestion. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to subscribe for your daily dose of satire and news. Until next time, keep questioning, keep commenting, and keep the conversation alive.